Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Sarr. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Detroit with the ball. Here's Cunningham. Buries it down low.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Outside Coulibaly. Middleton against Harris. The baseline J. Middleton, no good. Thompson in the post. Working on George. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Sarr Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Washington again can't hit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Harris.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
George outside. Back to McCollum. Nice move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum. A long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense. Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Cunningham passes to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 4-3. Rebound by Middleton.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to McCollum. George outside. Middleton up top. Pounded by Harris. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Middleton.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Now Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Fires for 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Sarr. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And it's all knotted up.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. George outside. Takes a 13-footer. And again, it's Washington.
Well, clever as always. You can expect McCollum to spot and exploit those gaps.
On the wing, Thompson. Duren kicks it out to Cunningham. Oh, got a piece of it. Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got 6.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Pass to Middleton. And here's McCollum. Deflected! And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Well, he's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact.
Washington trailing. Here's Sarr. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. He's got 5. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Robinson passes to Duren. Back to Robinson. Cunningham looking around. Down low. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Coulibaly. And he lays it in on the break. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Pass to Harris. McCollum against Cunningham. Back to Harris. Stolen by Middleton. Sarr with it. He's got 5. The jump hook. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Sarr. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
The Wizards with a lead and stand the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And it's Cunningham missing. Washington leading by 4. Out to McCollum. Outside Coulibaly from behind the arc. Middleton outside. The 3. He's off on that one. The Pistons have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And LeVert subbed in for Robinson. And then for Washington, Johnson comes in for George. And it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Holland. And another miss by Washington. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Washington has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr, covered by Duren. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get off a shot. Here's Carrington. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Wizards lead by 4.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Elbow shot. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
McCollum right side. Here's the 3. Up again. Duren with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Cunningham. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
McCollum outside. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham passes to Harris. The game now all tied up.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Jones comes in for Tobias Harris. And Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Washington, Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Champagny comes in for Middleton. And Corey Kispert subbed in for McCollum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Pistons making a change here. Green is checked in. Gill's checked in for Washington. Free throw good. LeVert will stand whether he's coming off the bench or starting. Karis LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Johnson, 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 5.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson passes to Champagny. Here's Holland. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5. Now here's Carrington. One second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Karis LeVert is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then there's Holland, and it's Lanier in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Back to LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back over to you, Brian.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Lanier, the pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Oh, deflected. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Detroit with a rebound. Now LeVert. He has 7. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Launches it. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons lead by 4. Sasser with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. And that one's good. Stewart.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Kispert outside. Pass to Johnson. There's a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. George, he's checked in for Kispert. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. And it's McCollum in for Whitmore.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Here's Coulibaly. Soft touch off the glass. Coulibaly's got 6 points.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Here's Robinson. Thompson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up. Wizards trail by 6.
McCollum outside. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George outside. Pass to McCollum. Over Cunningham. Shot's good by McCollum. And now it's just a 4-point Detroit lead.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Thompson. Here's Robinson. He can't hit that time. Carrington with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
The Wizards trail by 5. Here's Sarr. He's got 5. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. McCollum against Cunningham. Rebound by the Wizards.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Sarr misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. To the middle. Stolen by Coulibaly. Shoots from 12. The Wizards with another miss. The Pistons lead by 5. To the inside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Duran the screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. Shoots over Sarr. Got a piece of it.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
From the inbound. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Thompson. 14 points for Cade Cunningham. The Wizards trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Coulibaly. 3-pointer. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. Here's Holland. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And here's George. Pass to Sarr. Down low. Outside Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Pistons lead by 9. Cunningham outside. Here's Holland. Duran, the pass to Thompson. Duran, the screen. Thompson goes in. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Chris Middleton's checked in for Carrington. George outside. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Middleton. Pounded by Harris. Now here's McCollum. Let's go with a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Middleton. Harris passes to Thompson. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a tremendous athlete. Ausar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
It's Middleton on the wing, pounded by Harris. Goes back up, and that one's good. Middleton.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's McCollum. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris's shot is good. And now a 12-point Pistons lead.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's McCollum. It's on target from the high post. McCollum's got 7 points.
Well, McCollum really can hit from anywhere. He's got every move.
Robinson finds Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duran the screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. Stolen by Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. No good with the triple. The Pistons lead by 10. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Middleton against Harris. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Washington shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Middleton. 46 seconds left to play in the half. Harris passes to Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. There's Cunningham with a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Pass to McCollum. There's the three. He drops it from range. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
McCollum against Cunningham. Harris, a screen on McCollum. Cunningham passes to Harris. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And it's 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about it. Thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. They've got C.J. McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Sarr in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Sarr, and then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Detroit leading by 9. Outside Robinson. From deep. Sinks the tray. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Back to Coulibaly. It's George on the wing. Duren with a steal. Here's Cunningham. Strong take by Cunningham.
Cunningham making it go in the thick of things.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Inside, it's tipped. Duren uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Duren with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by George. And Harris throws it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
McCollum outside. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. McCollum's got 13 now.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Middleton against Harris. Now here's Middleton. He's closely guarded, and he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Harris, a screen on McCollum. Cunningham passes to Harris, and that one drops. And that's 12 points for Tobias Harris.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Middleton passes to McCollum. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons lead by 17. Cunningham finds Duren. Robinson on the wing, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Brian, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Outside Coulibaly. There's the triple. George, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Harris. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, Washington, no good. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Duran. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul so far. LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. And a change for the Wizards. Carrington, he's checked in for McCollum. Washington moving the ball around. Outside Carrington. Launches a 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Thompson finds Harris to the middle. Here's Duran. That one's good for 2. Duran's got 6 here in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Washington calls timeout. Here's Carrington. Pass to Middleton. George against Thompson. George passes to Sarr. And here's Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from the wing. Middleton's got 15. Detroit leading by 23. Robinson passes to LeVert. Up top, Thompson. Oh, he tries a 3. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Carrington, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
LeVert outside. To the inside. Here's Harris. Rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 21. And here's Carrington. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Outside Robinson. Pass to LeVert. Now Harris. Over Middleton. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Coulibaly. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris outside. Robinson on the wing. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Middleton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Duran with the bucket. Duran's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Coulibaly. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
And finished off by Sarr.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Robinson. And Sasser's subbed in for Thompson. And Washington will go for a different look here. Champagnie, he's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Coulibaly. McCollum outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Cunningham is doubled. Outside for LeVert. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Wizards trail by 19. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he can't get that one. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Carrington. He's watched by Cunningham. Detroit leading by 21. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's intercepted. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Carrington. Takes a three. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham outside. Over Kispert. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Detroit on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Out to the right wing. Pass to Holland. Now here's Cunningham. To the paint. And Holland, the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Holland's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Champagny. McCollum outside. Outside Carrington. Takes the three. Connects from downtown.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Detroit moving the ball around. LeVert, that's good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
McCollum on the left side. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Kispert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Shot's good by Carrington.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Wizards. Sarr's checked in. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Duren.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Johnson with a bucket.
And you see the size and length of Johnson getting his shot over the coverage.
LeVert outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagnie. Here's Johnson. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Holland. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Johnson. They get the rebound. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. That one drops for him. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Outside Johnson. From the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
So for the Pistons, Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for LeVert. And then for Washington, Chris Middleton's checked in for Champagnie. George comes in for Johnson. And it's Coulibaly in for Carrington. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And Allie, thanks.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Wizards trail by 14. Outside Coulibaly. Back to McCollum. George is screen on Cunningham. McCollum drives in. Tipped. Harris against George. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. And they're running. Pulls up for 3. George, no good. The Pistons lead by 14. Here he goes. And Harris throws it down.
A versatile offensive player. The D can't afford to let Harris get to the rim.
Here's McCollum. And the layup is good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Robinson into the lane. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 8 rebounds in the game. George has the open look. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Cunningham against McCollum. To the paint. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George from downtown. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Robinson. Bali with the rebound. Wizards trail by 16. Middleton! He drills the wide-open jumper.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Cunningham. Oh, it doesn't go! The Wizards shooting around 53% in the fourth.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards, McCollum. CJ McCollum.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Robinson outside. Coulibaly against Cunningham. Here's Duran. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
For your dancing mascot, Hope of the Horse.
Outside George. McCollum outside. Can't get the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Duran. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Duran. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul. Cunningham against McCollum. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Outside George. McCollum against Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Here's Stewart. Sasser outside. Now Stewart. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Kispert outside. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Carrington. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you